Well, we are back. We are back. AFL is on. This is my first AFL watch along in ages, and I am so happy to be able to come back for Bombers versus Swans. Welcome to the stream if you are joining me now. We've got to wait for people to actually get on. There we go. There's some people. Welcome. It's been ages. It has been ages since we've done a live watch along because, well, life is busy. But we are here, so thank you for joining me. Welcome, welcome. Let's hope it is a good game of football, especially for the Swans. I see there's been some weird results so far. Hi, Blair. Hi, Felix. Hi, Cal. Yeah, there's been some weird results this weekend, right? Some really weird results. So, it's making life hard. Those tipping, it's bloody difficult to tip at the moment, for sure. Just looking at the results so far, let me get my score thing up. Hi, Giuseppe. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. We're doing all right. That's the best I've got for you at the moment. So obviously, you had yesterday. Carlton beat Collingwood. I think that was a bit of a surprise. Luckily, when it comes to that result, the Collingwood game, actually it wasn't, for the tipping side of things, it wasn't a major problem because I think only 7% picked Carlton to win yesterday. So that's okay. That's all right. Geelong lost to Fremantle, and only 2% of people went for Fremantle. So if you went for Carlton and Fremantle, fair play to you. I got GWS correct. 43% of people went for GWS. So it is just a tricky one. Brisbane Gold Coast. Who won the Brisbane Gold Coast game? Anyone have any idea? If you do, let me know, because I can't remember. I wish I could just look on my app. Gold Coast, so that messed that up because I did Brisbane by 20. Oh, God. Right, let's get the stream up in... Actually, I might need to... Oh, no.
Certificates and make study work for you. Visit open.edu.
Right, let's get the stream up in the Discord server. So if anyone doesn't have access to it. Share my screen.
Had a footy-related clanger? Amy Insurance can help. Simply scan the QR code to submit.
Okay, the game's shown in the Discord server if anyone doesn't have access to it. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. Welcome. Hi, Chris. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Les. Honestly, some such strange results, though, isn't there, at the moment? Really, really strange results. I might have to turn this sound down a bit on here. Let me turn that down for a minute till the game starts. I just cannot believe. I cannot believe it's been so long since doing a live watch along. Things have been so busy. It's insane. Like, really insane. Let's get up. Let's see who's going to win, shall we? 20 past 10 at the moment. Okay. Let's get a quick poll up. Get tipping the Swans, everyone. Super Saturday on Fox. I tell you what though, last week's Swans game, oh Buddy did well last week. He actually looked like he wanted the ball, diving for it, winning marks constantly. His kicking still could have been a little bit better, but otherwise, he was on fire last week. You shouldn't, nab tab. You shouldn't be forgetting your tipping, mate. You could be top of the table otherwise. Right, let's get the sound up.
We chatted about Buddy, whether he should play on, whether this could be his last.
Should it be his last year? That is the question, isn't it? That is the question. I don't know. Probably. Yeah, it probably should be his last season.
I reckon somewhere out there, right at this point in time, there's a bloke with the nickname Hooksy going, oh, really? You're going to play that again? Any danger you could lose that?
The problem is with Buddy, is that when you think, yeah, it should be his last year, he absolutely has a worldie of a game. And then when you think, yeah, good job Buddy starting, and then he does nothing. So it's really frustrating watching him. It really, really is. It's a frustrating one with him. It really is frustrating with him.
His PR, but there'll be a lot of people up there who say, I get to go and see the Great Lands Franklin.
Get to watch the Buddy show. What do you think, Moons?
Look, it's a tough one because you've got guys like McLean, McDonald and Armity just sitting there waiting to try and be who they can be. Now, can they be that with Buddy's shadow still hanging over the top of them? So that's why the club has to make the decision. Now, for me, you keep Buddy on the back of, yes, his bum's on seats as well. Yep. But
he is bums on seats. I agree.
Take us inside that Essendon huddle. What were you saying if you're Zach Merritt tonight, knowing what's on the line?
Match them with ferocity. This is a team which...
Come on. We've got to beat the Bombers. We just need this. We just need this little late run of form. Are you ready? First bounce. From Marble Stadium. Game on. Come on, Swannies. Playing red with a white with a red V. Bombers in there. Usual black and red stripe sash. This could be. I would say this could have been a bit of a painful start. Well, that was a bit of a quick start, wasn't it? 6-0 to Bombers. Wow. That's all I'm going to say. Wow. God. Never mind. No, it's not a major problem. It's not a major problem. Doesn't matter. Is a bit annoying though.
Fifth time this year, Kyle Langford, McLean ran at it, so too Lloyd, Merritt and Mills. They drag each other to the ground. Campbell to McLean, who goes to half forward.
Okay, we got to react.
Over the top, through hands. Zerk Thatcher couldn't take it cleanly. McGrath has had enough. Sockers it through the middle.
I tell you what though, I'd still take Buddy over Amati because he's rubbish. He is awful. To be fair though, Sean, I'm pretty sure we've been saying this most rounds, haven't we? There has been some weird results. There's been some weird results. You know, Docker's winning. Like, what the hell is going on with the Dockers winning? However, that's a good result for Swans, actually. That is a good result for Swans. Let me look at the... If we look at the live table... So if we look at the live table, I don't think it includes this game at the moment. But Sydney down in 13th still. If we win, it potentially takes us at least to 10th. 2 points off 8th. But Saints are still to play, obviously. But results for Fremantle, that's good for us. That's really, really good for us. But we need, I would say, even 6th and up. If 6th place and up want to keep winning, fine. We just don't want Bulldogs, Saints, Cats, Tigers, Bombers, Gold Coast to win. I think that's the main thing for us at the moment. Yeah, I got... what did I do at the moment? So I've got GWS. I've literally got 1 point for GWS at the moment. It's not a good week at the moment. I really need a 30-point win for Swans just to help me out. Go on. Yes. Excellent. Well, 6-6. Oh, hi. What's he doing in... Oh, there you go. Hi, James. James is in Cardiff at the moment. Hi, Aussie Pie. I have to put up with that noise. Nice bend on that goal. What did I do? I need to work out what I did. I said Port. And it would be better if Port do win. Yeah, I need Port to win. I did Port by 10. Create space, create space. Create space. Well, I don't... Roland, it's not necessarily about relying on other teams to win, because obviously we've still got to win. But we've got into a situation where we just need just the few teams above us to slip up slightly and us to win. I know there aren't many of the games against those teams above us. Last game of the season's against the Ds. So that's a little bit of a tricky one. Now, whether or not Ds are just going to give up for that one, maybe, hopefully. But it's, yeah, it's, Eagles doing terribly at the moment. Yeah. And, yeah, Freo are not any hope at the moment now, are they? Freo have got nothing in them. Come on, Marty. Let's see if you can score some goals. I'm not confident. That is the one, honestly, he is just one person you do not want to have a mark, because he is not likely to score. How he's even playing is beyond me. There must be some serious injuries. Still boring football, mate. Still boring football. I'm sorry, when your team nickname is the Blues, it's not a good sign. Plus, it's easy to wind up the Blues fans. That also helps. Hi, Mandy. See, I don't think Essendon are going to stay in the top 8. Look, thinking about what the result will be today, if Swans win, I just see Bombers sliding. I really do see Bombers sliding. It's alright, you can have that, Bombers. You can have that. You can have that, it's fine. Bearing in mind, though, Brian, I did say... Oh, dust in my... if you watch my predictions at the start of the season, I did tip Carlton to be in the top 8. So, I did tip them. So, it's not... Yeah, it's not like I'm saying they're not good enough. I just think they're an average team that win half, lose half. And that's close to what has happened. They've found some good form now, but I still don't think they're not exactly a top 4 team, in my opinion. Or especially at the moment, anyway.
You love to see your halfback flankers kicking goals because it means that they've had time to be able to set the ground up and that they're able to come forward and create that forward half turnover. Nick Hines been in and out of the...
Hi, Chris. You're a GWS supporter here, but still have a soft spot for Swans. Would love to see both Sydney teams make the finals. As long as the same result doesn't happen as did 2 years ago. That's the main thing. Losing by 1 with a Toby Green last goal. That was painful. Yeah. Yeah, you're definitely right, Brian. GWS and Carlton, incredible form. And they've both these teams that were outside of the top 8 have found fantastic form and, you know, are doing really well and potentially going to finish in the top 8. So that little resurgence both teams had, because both teams were out and did not look like they were going to reach the top 8, did they? But they both found some fantastic form. That's another one for the Bombers. Huru, my late Popper. Does that mean Dad? Followed the South Melbourne Swans before they moved to Sydney. Huru, you can support the Swans then, buddy. Just a heads up, Andrea. You're putting the result down in the chat. However, it is literally showing down below my face. 18-7 to the Bombers. Come on, boys.
Days, you talked about their ball movement. Just giving that handball there to Andy McGrath just creates confusion and creates mess, which means that the Swans defenders have to react accordingly, and therefore that Constantine of players moving up means that there's 3 players behind. Zachy Merritt can just turn and find a free really easy, but it is...
Come on, boys.
Recruiters are jumping half forward from the Northern Knights in 14. He's got through the first 3 for...
It's down there. He's going long into the 50. Nope. But what's the point? What's the point? Why do that ball? 50-50 ball. Oh, yeah, Rampy can't keep that one in.
Yeah, it's just the difference in their ability to get the ball and kick it in longer over that 50 to 30 metre range. So we saw early Cunningham, Blakey and Florent rebounding off half back, but the times they've been able to get it over that line and get a deep entry, they're looking a lot more dangerous and making those Sydney defenders defend rather than looking to rebound off half back.
Swans enjoying having Chad Warner back from an injury layoff.
Oh, that dodgy ball bouncing funny. You cannot give that as a high. No way. Did he give that as a high? Bloody clueless. Hi, are you kidding me? Bad ball by the Bombers. Really bad ball. No. We're lucky we keep hold of it, but it's just not choice. Oh, hang on. Go on, Paps. Get in there. I was worried then as soon as Papley got it and he decided to play on and there was a man on him, that could have easily messed up, but played calm, get in there. 18-13.
I think it's probably just a precaution for his shoulders. Get an early one and there is a risk of over-rotating or subluxating or doing something similar.
It gives great value, doesn't he, Tom Papley?
Yeah, ripper.
Absolute ripper.
Just watch the Swans transition out of that previous stoppage. They get front and centre. They get to the right spot.
I think that luckily it just fell. It fell out of that pack and we managed to get hold of it. Nice by the Swans there though. Cool, calm and collected. Oh, bloody Amati's acting as the ruckman. Where's Hickey today? Women's World Cup. I've literally listened to a little bit on the radio, just on the old talk, on the talk channels, but I've not actually watched any of it. But yeah, I've not actually watched any of it. But I know Australia lost, which is quite funny. Like, why has Australia's got apparently one of the best women in the world in Sam Kerr, and she hasn't even played yet? What's wrong with her? Any idea? Oh well. Who's going to win the Rugby World Cup? Probably Ireland or France. Okay. But yeah, it's not looking amazing for Australia, is it, at the moment? But England have England have won 2 games, but we've only won 1-0 against Haiti and who were we playing? Who was the other team we were playing yesterday? Can't remember now. Too much sport going on. Ahmad! That's a... Yes, he made that. He made that. This is one Amati cannot miss. He cannot miss this, surely.
To the future. At least so the Swans hope. Marty going back to the flight, top of the square. It's all about the finish, but this should be pretty rudimentary.
The only plus side is in the women's football there hasn't been many hammerings. As there's not. Yeah, he couldn't miss that one. Celebrate as if you scored a worldie. There haven't been many hammerings in the Women's World Cup, at least, so that's a plus. Yeah. We'll be back on... Arrive into Perth on the 11th of September. However, we're a little bit annoyed because the AFL Grand Final has messed things up this year because it's a week later this year. So by the time we get there, if we go to Melbourne, which we were planning on going to Melbourne just for the Grand Final, I was really hoping we'd get tickets to the Grand Final again. But it means that it messes things up, so we'll only end up really having like 2.5 days in Sydney, which is a bit of a disappointment. But flights are really expensive as well, as in, well, both domestic and international, but we were just looking at domestic and still expensive, so oh yeah, it's messed us up. We said that we desperately want Grand Final tickets again. And I've had Guy Graham on here saying that he would try and help get them. But obviously we still don't know yet, so it's a really tricky one.
Phillips in front of Amati. Rowbottom timed his body work well there to free kick against Buddy Franklin.
No, we'll have probably about 3 days in Perth. Not loads, but we'll have 3 days probably. So that gives time to go to see the Quackers time to go to the Optus and around the city. Probably do a meet and greet in Perth. And another day to do something else. So we'll have a few days this time.
Sends it over the boundary line. 17 and a half played, 6 goals between the two. Accurate fast start. Ryan Clark sub.
Oh, your Bledsoe, New Zealand. That's what I'm going to go with, New Zealand then.
The sub is debut was
What's the current score?
for Essendon. Just felt Job in the lead up to this game on the ground tense. All matches do, but you sense that both teams are absolutely aware of how fine the tightrope.
Yeah, it worked out really well last year, Brian. It worked out really, really well. And it worked out well with timings as well. But as I said, the problem is if we can't get to the grand final, then I'm happy to not go. I'm happy to not go to Melbourne, simply because we spent the longest amount of time in Melbourne, and yeah, we want to obviously explore in other parts, but.
Still only 21 years of age. His 11th game. Can he finish it? Nick Bryant's just clipped the inside of the post. Scores a level.
Hasn't played a lot of football. It's a couple of goals in his career. One of those this year. 11th game tonight for the Bombers. Campbell finds Fox.
If you want, well, I can.
Swans slowed down to a trickle. Lloyd over the top to Blakey. He likes to change. Slow things to become much more pacey, and he does with his run towards the wing, over the top towards Blakey. He has a second look at it. Can't take it, gets a free kick regardless. Blakey cruises by, ignored.
Tell you what we'll try and do. What I will try and do is I will add.
Saw what was happening, ran about 25 metres, read it well. Rowbottom might have time to gather after a little fumble. Back it comes to Dane Rampy. Almost went to Gordon, decided to go to Cunningham, who hacks it around the corner. Hepp will be front spot.
I will try and add. Oh. Quick, before it gets me. Quick. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Sense the players are actually enjoying a moment to just pause here
I need to change the size of it. No, I don't think I can. No, I will let you know the score. I was going to add the score, but I can't. That's good. Did not. Yeah, so I want to go. We want to go see the Quackers. I'm amazed. So with the unboxing that Mel sent, I'm amazed there's still things, food especially, that we haven't had yet. Yes, get in there. 25.19. I'm amazed there's still stuff we haven't had yet. It's amazing.
Isaac Heaney had a little bit of a slow patch in the early part of the year, but hard to keep a player of that skill down.
Heard him speaking to us during the week. He said, hasn't been the year that I've wanted, but I can turn that around. We've still got time to do that. Important footy ahead.
Swans are doing all right at the moment. There's still not a lot in it, but I think Swans are definitely on top. In this quarter, at least. Yeah, look at all those sad Bombers fans.
Doesn't need a whole lot of the footy to have a big impact.
Agree with you, Dale. 22nd for the year for Isaac.
Yeah, it's not going to be loads of time in Perth. It's not going to be loads, but it's hopefully enough to see the Quackers, see the Optus, meet people. Go on. He's got running out of space. Yes, good mark from Amati. Luckily, Amati's had one rubbish one, actually some easy ones. So this is harder to score than in a brothel. Easier to score than in a brothel. That's the one. Hi, Dave. Thanks, mate. Thank you so much, David.
Come back and then just staying aware and moving quicker than his defender, as forwards often do.
No, because I can't hear you, mate. I can't hear you, Blue Dog. Get in there. We're going to run away with this. We're going to run away with it. And that's my hopes, anyway. Buddy has 0.
Lead the Bombers enjoyed about 9 minutes ago has disappeared quickly. 23-point swing.
Christ, they're actually singing a song about Amati, sort of. Graz, I saw Dockers 1, which is a bit of a shock, wasn't it? It was a real shock.
Yeah, they've got to take care of the contest, and I want them to be playing the game more in their forward half. They've laid 6 tackles. The Swans have only laid 1 so far. It's a transition game. I want the Bombers to take some of the speed out of it and do so by taking some territory.
Enjoy this centre clearance going their way out in front of Nick Hine and Guelphy. Cunningham applied some pressure. Nick,
come on, just keep pressure on him. What the hell? Hell, Bombers player literally just chucked it on the floor. He's like, I don't want it.
brilliantly done Guelphy. His second effort refused to give up on the chase and has been rewarded. Guelphy with a big play.
That's what you love to see from a forward there. Just changing.
It was raining earlier. There are literally, I just want to show you this, talking about the weather.
Here's Nick Martin again. Tom Martin worked a clever little 1-2 and the Swans will get out.
Just because, look, Les, just because he's suffered with injuries, I've just commented on his performances. And at the end of the day today, he's been in the right place at the right time. His goals he scored have been easy, and he hasn't scored the ones from distance. I'm just saying what I see. That's all I'm doing. I'm not fussed about injuries and things like that. Just about what he does on the pitch. I just want to show you this. Talking about the weather in the UK. My solar... No, it's not going to bloody show us. So, this with, what, 2 days left. If you can see this, this is the solar at the moment. You want it there. This shows how bad this month has been for sun. It's awful. I think it's going to be probably about the same as April. Not good. We will, yeah, Blue Dog, we will be doing a meet and greet in Brisbane. Charlie wants to spend the most time in Brisbane, so we've got about 6 days in Brisbane, I think, with our current plans.
Jake Kelly kicked a goal a few weeks ago. He seems to be spending a bit of time forward tonight.
He's been moved around a little bit. Started at half back, but then has gone to half forward. Not the most notable of the forwards from his 144 games, only the 3 goals, but they're happy to move the magnets around a bit, the Bombers.
They seem to.
11-point lead at the moment for the Swans. Unfortunately, we all know that's nothing.
Free in the end, and then Lloyd wraps him up in the tackle.
That's terrific defensive pressure. Just that forward staying connected.
Ball up. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left of the first quarter. I think Swans have been on top. Just about. Oh, that was possibly high. Yeah, that probably was high. Don't want to be doing that on the back of the neck.
Number 2 overall behind Matt Rowell from the Gold Coast Suns. Just a little bit overzealous for that one. That's a beautifully crafted kick. Davey, I think, maybe not aware of it.
Scramble. It's a scramble.
Having to work overtime defensively here, and Davey just saying, was that for me?
He did. It's exactly what he said. I think the kicker said, absolutely, it was for you.
Little small forward wouldn't be used to be targeted inside forward 50.
Lay on. He's going for a goal. Oh, God. Talk to each other, boys. Talk to each other. Bit of a fumble. Two players going on at the same time there.
They've taken some heat out of the game. The ball's been played in their forward half, and they've just been able to reset themselves and, importantly, not...
Hi, Aussie Kid Footy.
Scoreboard pressure or scoreboard goals for the Swans.
Here's a chance for Phillips, ducks and weaves.
I think in terms of who should be in the grand final, goal for the Bombers. I think 26-31. I think everyone. The two teams currently that should be in the grand final are clearly the top two teams, and that's the Pies and Port. They've both been fantastic, haven't they? Now, obviously, whether or not they get through the prelims is yeah. No one else wants the Pies to win, though. If it ends up being Port versus Pies, I will be supporting Port. Just so you know, I will go out and get myself a Port shirt just to support them. Adelaide Crows 8, Port 0.
That just builds pressure and gives you opportunities.
10th goal of the year for Jai Caldwell. He enjoyed every bit of it. Parrish crashing through.
Wow, Jesus.
Looking for Patley with the Bombers. We've got another opportunity for a clearance win.
Exactly, the Port song. Even the fact that they have in excess at the start is enough, isn't it? Right? This quarter is taking ages to finish. We've literally been in 2 minutes for ages.
Pushing it down towards Jai Caldwell. Reload again here. Couple of minutes until quarter time.
Yeah. Oh, God, come on. What's he giving that for? Big ball into the Swans 50. No. Nice tackle. Get it out, get it out, get it out. Get it wide if you have to. Oh, don't, Jesus, don't give it there. Oh, good tackle. Minute 30 left. It's a proper scramble in the Swans 50. He's just going to kick it out and they'll get a mark. Oh, no. Good job, Buddy was there, putting a little bit of pressure on. Out wide. Stop him. No. That's annoying. That is annoying. 32-31 now. Bombers take the lead in the first quarter with a minute and 15 left. It's just when we did get the ball there, we didn't think about clearing it. Don't clear it to the other team. Clear it into nothing if need be. Just to kill time and waste time. Don't kick it thinking it might go to your teammate when there's two others from the Bombers there. Poor choice of clearance that was. Really, really poor choice of clearance. 14-0 to the Crows. We're not ending this very well. Not ending this quarter very well here.
Hayden McLean has found himself as their number one ruckman in recent weeks. Patley, very capable out of the centre bounce. Redmond in front.
I'm just sick of players kicking it to no one or kicking it to a 50-50 situation. It's just hopeful rather than anything else. Good tackle there. Holding the ball. Never mind, never mind. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
Good finishing two between the sides. 10-3 collectively. Bombers back in front, did lead by 11, then trailed by 12, kicked the last two. John Longmire, a relaxing night at the football. Swans finals, 22 of the last 27 seasons. Can they somehow get inside the 8 when it matters most and do some damage? Bombers spent all but 5 weeks inside the 8. They're trying to climb back in. Bouncing ball to contend with. A handball from Hobbs just towards Menzies, both scrapping.
Literally, this last minute has been a complete mess.
Back involved. Tight, fierce football.
Thank you. Hayden, Nick.
Quarter time looming. Good quick kick here, perhaps the Bombers can set up the last kick of the term. Wright needs to take the mark. McCartan does superbly. Used his body, took the mark, saved the day. And at quarter time, the players head to their huddles. Wearily, it was fast-paced.
Yeah.
3 between the Bombers.
That is annoying. That is really, really annoying. It's a very scrappy end to the first quarter. Really, really scrappy. I don't... Poor vision, poor awareness in the end there. That's all I've got, really. I better turn this down a little bit so I don't get done by the music. Oh, it's irritating. Crispy bacon, okay. Aussie Angus. Ugh, I don't like spicy, sticky barbecue sauce. Oh, wow. What do you enjoy watching more, football or AFL? Probably AFL. This is the thing, although I haven't actually been doing the live watch-alongs because, you know, for example, working on Saturday mornings, because obviously AFL's morning time, like Saturdays I've been working, coaching football, but by the time I get back, I normally have time to watch the last half of whatever game is on. I have actually been watching the games, or, you know, when I've got up on a Sunday morning, just before I have to go out, I have been watching more AFL than I have been watching football. So, yeah, AFL at the moment, for sure. Yeah. Wearily, I feel that. No, yeah. Went to a protest today. A very long march. Okay. I won't ask what the protest was about. This is a tape. Okay, this is another thing, right? The whole thing, right, of, you know, Tasmania team coming in and making it 19 teams. The whole situation where not every team plays each other twice is ridiculous. If you look at the season on most other sports, in most other sports, teams will play each other twice, right? And there are plenty of time. But the AFL season just feels so short. Is that just me? Or do other people think that as well? I just think the AFL season is so short. It's ridiculous. Now, you know, even if you only have each team playing each other once, it makes more sense than some teams playing twice and some teams playing once. It's a stupid system. It really is. But I said, I think the AFL season is really short. So, cow, actually, the Aussie sausage is quite good. Does just taste like pepperami, though, in a Polishified way. Gold Coast absolutely hammered Brisbane, didn't they? Oh, well. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of Kath Loughnan. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of Kath Loughnan. Yeah, because how many? 24 weeks plus, what, another 4 weeks? So the AFL season is about 28 to 30 weeks, isn't it? Whereas football season is, well, the Premier League is obviously 36 games. It's good. If you can get the same one, I said I've started getting it from Lidl now. I see Lidl sell it. I actually have some in the fridge. Yeah, but that's my point, Cal. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, does it, to play some teams twice and some teams once, because some teams are better than others. You should either play them once or twice, home and away. Amari's doing okay today. He's doing okay. So they're talking about at the moment. They're talking about if Buddy stayed on. If Buddy stayed on for another year, would he be happy and would it be right if he just plays a bit part role for the other youngsters to have a more prominent role? But I don't think he can. I don't think he can in the sense that if you're playing with Buddy and you're just expecting him to have a bit part role, well, what's the point of having him in the first place?
They're scoring really nicely, like 10 goals, 3 for the quarter from both teams. That's outstanding.
A must-win game for both these clubs if they want to play finals.
Oh, every week is a must-win game, you silly woman. Literally for the last, 4 weeks of the Swans, it's a must-win game. All right, we get it. We do understand.
Wicks kicked a couple of goals in the first term, but here is Mason Redmond, who Bomber fans will be delighted with his long extension to stay at the club. Menzies sends them forward.
Right, we need a strong quarter. I want a dominant quarter here.
Now some work to do for Lloyd Goddard in the direction of Nick Blakey and then Nick Bryan.
Yeah, and that's true, Nabtab. Yeah, it's not for in football. In football, it is. Oh, I'm surprised. I'm amazed the umpire didn't give a bloody high. That's the sort of thing they'd normally do. Yeah, and that's so true, isn't it, Nabtab? In football, we don't just have the 36 weeks. We have FA Cups. We have the League Cups. If you're lower division, you have other cups. We have Champions League, Europa League, Conference League, international breaks as well. You have weeks off for international games. So our season is more like, well, finish in June, start of August. So we possibly play for about 9 months of the year.
He might have thought I was very realistic.
Capra at times going, what was unrealistic about that? The whiz sort of thinking that was just a pretty rudimentary attempt.
Throwing his hands up here, Braden Campbell hoping for a bit more on offer.
Just a heads up, in the Port versus Crows game, it's currently 20-12 to Crows. Get him down. Sit down, mate. Incorrect disposal. Hi, DeCompass77. Hello, Dan.
Take the game on. You heard Brad Scott say a moment ago how good they are in transition.
Yes, go Swans. Dan, this is the sport, mate. Chuck your American football out the window, Dan. This is the sport for you.
Instruction from the boss.
Has he fallen off a horse or something? Have you got a backstory there or not?
I think he was tussling with his 12-year-old over the remote control.
Dan, if you're not watching, mate, go on the Discord server and watch it on there. I'm showing it live on there. The sport of champions. There's plenty wrong with it, but there's still the sport of champions. Hi, Anthony. Yeah, I did hear.
Rowbottom weaves his way through, floats it forward, and Marty, muscled by Laverty. Good job.
Mark those players. Mark those players. Don't let them get a sniff of the ball.
Nothing obvious for Laverty. Safe option is back down the wing.
Get to 100 first.
Timber is, but tall timber the Swans outmark Phillips and Wright, who didn't get to the contest in the end. Tom McCartan goes to ground. Lloyd towards Franklin. Amati floats in front. He might kick his third.
Come on, Amati.
That's why they're playing with real speed, is they feel like they've got an advantage in their forward line with their key forwards. They stretch the Bombers defensively. They can get the ball in there quickly. They can get one.
Yeah, we agree on something there, buddy. We agree on something, Cal. I think they should just make the season longer and play each other twice. Have a proper season. He scored another one. And Marty scored another one. Unbelievable. I think this is the best. This is the best he's bloody played so far, I reckon, this season. Unbelievable, Jeff. Nah, mate. Honestly, just start watching AFL. You can be a Swans supporter, mate.
It was a nice finish in the end, but just off the ball there, Phillips going back trying
to
create the contest. Got slipped, but ran
no foul conduct there. Just a complete crash.
Bleeding from the chin, so some serious head contact was made, head on chin. Doctor and physio.
Good, Chris. Hopefully he does, mate. Hopefully he's been watching the last stream when he played of me absolutely bashing him, and he's now like, Rob's watching. I've got to impress him. There's hopefully that will be the case.
Jake Kelly's handball was smothered. Ricochet back to Jake Kelly. Fights back on. Gordon on hands and knees. Here's Chad Warner to Rowbottom. And now 150 gamer. He's coughed it up. Durham read it well. Looks back in the Peter Wright direction.
No. Go on. Get it away. Get it away. Get it away. Get it away.
That'll take some kicking from Menzie.
No. Couldn't quite get some bend on it. Tight angle. Hi, John. But he's not done a lot today. I think I think today it's certainly playing as if he's a supporting role. That is bloody lucky. He has the ball now. No one's there for him. Oh! And Marty, he has heard. He has heard my constructive criticism of him. I'm happy about that. I don't mind. Look, if players want to prove me wrong, I am more than happy for players to prove me wrong. He's got to score this, though. Got to score it. Come on, Marty.
Goal number 4 coming up. He's just pushed it slightly.
No, he's back on my. He's back in my bad books. Back in my bad books.
Because they've got a lot of confidence in the matchups of their forward line.
That was a disappointing kick.
Just drew him back to the fall of the ball beautifully.
And to Parrish, back to Hind. Guelphy has a little break on Blakey. Moves it on quickly. Over the top.
Uh-oh. 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 Go from basically missing to Bombers countering down the other end and probably scoring. They should not miss from this angle.
Happy to bring the ball back through the corridor to dangerous.
Ah, bugger.
Because of the
He's an outstanding young player. He'll be a very good player in the competition.
He can't miss from here.
35.
I look at myself. My hair's a mess, mate.
We're back to square.
I keep looking. I keep checking it out. 38-38. It is a close game so far. Just wait for the third, fourth quarter for Swans to push away. Fingers crossed.
In tight matches against each other when you look back through their history. So many of them have been single figures in the last 15 years or so. So many strange things have happened between them tonight. Such an important 4 points to grab.
Come on. Both teams need the points. For sure.
From Essendon to put speed on the ball coming out of their defensive 50. That was what was missing last week in a frustrating game for them against the Dogs. And then again, Guelphy just bringing it back inside a little bit to Hobbs. That's what gave...
Buddy's on the bench.
Sorry, Daisy, to interrupt there. I'll just get down to Daisy Thomas in a moment. Looked like Buddy with the sub-vest. We'll confirm that in a moment as Redmond sends the Bombers into attack.
Why is Buddy off? Is he... How long is he going to be off for? Doesn't look anything major.
Clean direction. Brian with a good defensive fist. The boundary line looming. Durham can't keep it in. Daisy Thomas, is that what it looks like?
Yeah, the Swans have made their sub. Buddy Franklin gone to the back row. Ryan Clark coming in. Just trying to figure out at the minute what the actual injury is, why they have subbed him. Waiting for confirmation from the club doctor.
Yeah, we need some information about Buddy, really.
If you're reading body language, Isaac Henny just having a little question to Bud, are you okay? And it wasn't a super positive look from Buddy, so let's hope nothing.
Well, let's hope. Look, if Buddy's off for the rest of the game, we've just got to hope that the team performs. They're talking about him being the bit part player. Okay, well, he's not on, so let's see. Or we just won a 50. Look, if he's not on, let's see how we do it without him.
The Swans on the charge again. Move it into the hands of Warner. Warner has Guelphy chasing. Wicks was chosen, couldn't complete the...
Come on! You literally have nothing. No problems at all. No one's trying to tackle you. Don't just give it to the Bombers. We should not just be giving the ball away. Especially when we've just been given a free 50. Sometimes we make some stupid decisions.
Last time he touched the ball, gave it off.
This looked like he was going and then just pulled up just here. Yeah.
Don't know.
You talk about Buddy Franklin at halftime, but you don't get to choose too often how it ends, do you? I'm not saying this is necessarily the end, but it's the end for tonight. And who knows how quickly he recovers.
I hope that's just a little mild hamstring. He's a good history of recovering well. This is game 354 for the great Buddy Franklin. 1,066 goals. Didn't get the chance to add to that tonight.
I don't know. We'll see. But as I said, the problem is, look, if he's not playing, you've got to see the rest of the team. It's got to be not noticeable that he's not playing. The rest of the team has to perform. It's all well and good saying, give these youngsters a chance and give them the space, but they do have to actually fulfill the role.
Speed and kicking ability very early in his career, but he's added that inside effectiveness this year as well.
Big ball up to no one, really. 50-50 situation there again. Bombers now on the counter-attack, and they're still on the counter-attack. He's going for the goal. Another goal by the Bombers given to them, basically. And another goal where Swans have just given the ball away. It's interesting, though, because Longmire is down at pitch side as well. He is down at pitch side, so that's an interesting one. But 44-38 to the Bombers. We've got to keep the ball. Or at least just not give it away so easily.
Well, you just love to see them playing with more dare, being far more direct than what they were last week, and it hasn't always been perfect, but the ball is going forward.
It's a turnover that we didn't need to do. That's the issue. We did not need to give the ball away like that.
Warning against Sydney, 6-6-6 starting position. I'm going to throw it up.
Jai Caldwell, 16 disposals, 7 clearances, 5 scoring involvements, including a goal himself, having a big half.
Perkins is first for the night. 16 for the hadn't kicked a goal since round 12. Swans now need to respond. Goulden towards half forward. Fist came from Zerk Thatcher. Races on to the bouncing ball. Hobbs got there first, gave it off to Levine.
Come on, boys. This is so sloppy at the moment. Just going to kick it in the middle. That didn't even look 15 to be fair though.
Goulden calls for it. Papley ignores. And into the pocket. Knocked away again. Wicks heard the call from Warner, who fires.
Yes, yes, he's made it. He's made it. 44-44 again. Yeah. I don't think Swans are playing awful. But it's too many turnovers of possession that we don't need to be given. That's the thing. Crows 27, Port 14.
Great sign, isn't it? What a quality coach he is the coach to the personnel that you've got. This is a quick, talented team, and they attack.
It was a good spoil from Cox, but Wicks in the right position for a crummer. Knew Warner was there too, must have heard a voice. And he was so quick, hand to foot, to get that shot away.
He had 6 lead changes in this game. The scores have been level for a big chunk of it as well. Marty and Phillips just tried to volleyball spike it forward. Did Phillips? Worked out okay. Did well not to give away a free kick. Luke Parker in that tackle. Caldwell.
We just can't get it off them. Just cannot get it off the Bombers.
Showing some craft forward. Well played, Nick Bryan to Hobbs. Launches a shot. Just missed.
Wide. Yeah, we're just struggling to get it off them at the moment, aren't we? They're doing us on the counter-attack most of the times. 27-14 Crows. Yeah, we just cannot get it off them. Their counter-attacks are looking pretty dangerous every time. And once again, we're turning over the ball. Just keep the pissing ball, for Christ's sake. So frustrating. This is how they're doing us. They're doing us on the counter-attack when we give them the ball. 9:45 left of the half. Hi, Moonlight.
Lizard calling the Fox for the football, but the Fox goes down the wing. Parrish. Cox couldn't find him.
Honestly, we've got to have some more movement by the players off the ball.
Second term, the Bombers, as they did it.
Yeah, I said I think it's just needing better movement from the players without the ball. We've holding Sydney ball. Yeah, players off the ball have got to work a lot harder. Got to work harder.
To Ben Hobbs. It's a really nice pass to Nick Martin. Looks through the corridor and a couple of options in mind.
Oh. Oh. They're playing on though. Glad they did. I was about to say I'm glad they did play on. However, I don't think I am now because they made the mark.
Great stuff tonight, Nick Bryan. Just his 11th game and chance to.
It's a close game, but we've just got to keep possession better. Hi, Bazza. Yeah, we've got to keep possession better. Just the one. Too much bend on that.
Really like his athletic profile. His moves, covers the ground. He's not cumbersome.
46-44, 8:25 left of the half.
Lloyd to Hayward. Inside to Goulden.
Sydney defenders working so hard here. Job's not done when they win the ball back. They're all running to outnumber.
That wasn't 15 metres.
Swans through Florent.
Big ball in. It's hit or miss. No, he didn't make it.
Papley left it behind. Chance for Logan McDonald.
Go on, McDonald. Yeah.
Swans back in front. 7th lead change.
Yes. Just about 50-46 Swans.
Yep. Some confusion for McDonald. Bombers are in the goal.
I don't think anyone was sure if it went in or not then, but it did. Are they gonna review it?
Back to the middle it goes. Essendon fans boo. Heard the umpire say it's reviewed anyway.
I don't think I have much of a delay. Bombers fans aren't happy.
So now we're officially reviewing.
He didn't. Oh, did he touch that? You can't see if he touched that with those camera angles. That is way too blurry to see.
The ball was touched by the Essendon defender. Decision on scoreboard.
I'm not sure if you can 100% say touch that. Scratch that. Back to 46-45. Like, he probably did touch it, but that's far too blurry, isn't it? It's far too blurry.
To that point, you're hoping that Simon and the team on cameras capture it. The players were certain.
Far too blurry.
Over the top, Archie Perkins. Here's Durham. Bombers, that's a well-crafted handball. It's dropped by Martin. Warren putting some good pressure.
Well, still only 1 point in it. It's a very, very tight game still. And I don't think it will necessarily end up being tight. 34-14. Crows are doing well over in Adelaide.
That every goal that's kicked is reviewed as a matter of course, and the right decision was upheld on that occasion. Phillips is drawing a free kick, I think, going the Bombers' way, just over the top.
What was it? Yeah, it did look like it was Adelaide ball. As I said, the Bombers doing really, really well on the counter-attack. That's where they're dominating. Swans given the ball away in the final third, and Bombers are countering really well. That's the difference at the moment. Right there, you've given the ball away. Really, really poor kick by Isaac. Dreadful. That keeps happening. Keeps happening. I think Bombers have got at least 12 points from us giving them the ball. And it's a big issue.
McCartan's kick on the bounce to Rowbottom. Fox has the outnumber on the other side. Campbell marks and kicks down the line. Finds Lloyd.
A bit of space out there to Jake Lloyd. Three-time best and fairest winner. Vic Thatcher read that really well and defended it nicely, much to the applause of the Bomber fans.
Oh, come on, Swans.
Enjoyed that.
Setting the game up well, the Bombers. +9 for clearances. Twice as many inside 50s this quarter. But Sydney's defence holding up.
They say Sydney's defence holding up. I don't know if that's true.
McInerney read it better than anyone else. Warner. Gaelic style. Toe poke back. Braden Campbell looking up.
Going for a big ball. Whoa, there we go. That's all right.
In game 150, the All-Australian from last year can line up and kick an important goal for the
Come on. Let's take the lead again. Let's take the lead.
I think the Bombers are going a little bit quick.
They're still getting really good looks forward to the ball, the Swans. They're getting these one-on-one opportunities.
Casual attempt from Callum Mills. Went back on
Emerald Square. Not quite there. Mills is wide. 46-46.
46. Being efficient, Swans. The 20 inside 50s for 11 shots on goal. So they are getting good looks when they're getting it there, but the Bombers have, as you've touched on, Daz, they've had the weight of possession. And
I think this quarter certainly be the Bombers' quarter, I would suggest. Swans, can we finish strong the last 5? Yes. Nice. Can the Swans finish strong in this first half? 5 minutes to go. This is harder to miss. This is.
The Swans can get a goal in front. McInerney has become a bit of a goal kicker this year, and he's been accurate.
Come on, McInerney.
Best of 3-goal haul against West Coast in that complete mauling. Straight through the middle.
Straight down the middle. We've finally taken the lead again. 52-46 Swans. Well done, McInerney. Nice little bit of space he found himself in as well. They keep showing Buddy, don't they? I don't know if they found much information out about him yet. I think lack of information about Buddy.
There's the chairman of the Sydney Swans, Andrew Pridham, a little nervous alongside Tom Harley, the CEO, and that will be not something they'll enjoy. Daisy Thomas, just an update again. Buddy Franklin subbed out, we think, maybe with a little slight strain of the hammy.
Yeah, he just pulled up a touch short in front of us here on.
They literally, they're speculating about Buddy, but they literally have no idea.
Update and an accurate update, but it doesn't look good for the champ.
Merritt. Perkins goes back to Merritt. The Bombers look for Peter Wright now. Got a one-on-one. Tom McCartan.
Good punch away. Look who's in space for you. Down the wing.
Outside of the boot, jammed it in the Hayward direction. There's Nick Cox playing as a defender tonight. Good strong tackle effort.
Good tackling, but Swan's gone out of play.
The starting sub was well tackled as well. And Joe, you mentioned that you think that's a good place for Nick Cox to learn his craft a bit, and he's shown some good signs tonight.
He has. I think it's a good.
It's a very tight game so far. It really is a tight game. There's not a lot in it. I said I think it's more about the mistakes that Swans are making than actual how the Bombers are playing. But they have had some really, really good passing. Ooh, they maybe make a mistake. No. I said Bombers have been really good on the counter-attack. That's definitely their strength. Hi, Shirley.
Well, the Bombers talked about changing the way they moved the ball. 136 marks they took last week. They've had 26 tonight. 24 tonight. So there's been a different change in philosophy of how they wanted to move the ball.
Well, yeah. Look at that.
More speed on the game.
Just over 50 marks for Swans. Just over 20 for Bombers in this first half.
Campbell in the end to Parrish. The dangerous spot. Campbell didn't complete the mark. Cunningham got it back towards Campbell, who tries to kick the barrel through the middle.
What's the score in the rugby at the moment?
The 3 Bombers charging out off a boot towards Will Hayward, who gave it off to Wicks, who thumps it.
Oh, it's 2-on-1. It's 2-on-1. Just run it in. Run it in, Amati. Get in. He's actually playing all right today. I'll give it to him. He's playing all right. He's finding good space. 58-46. 7-5 Australia.
Marty's second. They got out to 12 points. With his fourth, they do the same.
Well done, Amati. He's finding some fairly good space. Hi, Caitlin. I'm okay. Not too bad. Nice Saturday morning. Sun is sort of out. Sort of.
Just have a look at this contest here. Zerk Thatcher makes the decision to go over there and influence, and Amati just sits off and back.
Look how much space Amati's in.
In that position of the ground, if you're not going to influence the contest and direct.
Saying that he toe poked that in, I was a bit worried that was going to miss. 58-46, just over 3 minutes to go of the half.
15 minutes have only taken 3 marks. He's struggling to control the footy. Here's Gordon. Disposal number 17.
Finishing high in the last few minutes. Oh, Marty almost. Swannies. No, it's going to bounce for a behind maybe. 1 point's better than nothing.
I think they need to look to do that.
Oh, were you? Where did you go, Caitlin? Whereabouts were you in the UK? Don't say London. Let me know.
But now I think they do need to possess the ball, make Sydney defend a bit, build this ball up so that they can get it a bit deeper inside 50 at the moment, playing a bit quick into the Sydney half-back hands.
Biggest lead of the match for either team now, 13 points. Bombers did lead.
That's not true. I'm pretty sure that's not true. That's not the biggest lead. I'm sure there was a bigger lead at the start, wasn't there? Maybe I'm wrong. Hi, right, mister. Ooh. Wow. Where's it's AFL now, then it's rugby union. Now we got a little bit of rugby league going on in here. It is all sports today.
Speed on the game, speed on ball has suited them.
Marty equaled his career high about 90 seconds ago. Wicks does the same. He's got 3.
Get in there. 65-46. We're doing well now. We've really finished this half well. 1 minute 46 left on the clock. 65-46. Strong finish of the half. Oh, he went down to Cornwall then. Bath's lovely. I hope you watched our Bath vlog and took a little bit of inspiration before you went. If you haven't already, go to Charlie and Rob. Or charlieandrob.com.
Just that forward pressure, closing space quickly, and ball movement for the Swans has been so impressive and so direct.
I think they're overhyping how Swans have played, their commentary.
7 goals. Good first half return. More to come maybe with
Oh my word, that is a big kick. Oh, problem was 2 of the Swans players went for it. That was an absolute huge kick. Oh, did that stay in? Umpire says no.
Maybe not the worst option for the Bombers. Don't want to get too much further down. 19 points is the margin as Horse Longmire looks on.
I know, they did. I know, 301 somehow.
Swans dominated play. Brian couldn't get boot to ball. Hobbs won it out. Durham is trying to weave his way through heavy traffic.
On the ball, Sydney.
McLean and Swans' pressure has been elite.
Yeah, and when your ruckman is buying in like that, that's what you love to see is a midfield group. Ruckman laying tackles.
Probably that ability that's forced Tom Hickey out.
Come on. Come on, Swannies. 50 seconds left. One more goal would be nice. And Marty's with the ball. Weird kick. Very weird kick. We still got... Ooh. Sit down, mate. Jesus Christ. Screw the cricket. Cricket can do one.
Tension's high. Players get agitated. Umpire tries to soothe.
Wow. Bearing in mind, Nabtab, I was there. I was there at that game, mate, and that was heart in the mouth stuff.
There's a few stories within this match. The Swans have kicked 5 of the last 7. 1 point deficit has turned into a 19-point lead. The Bombers on the back foot. The Swans without Buddy Franklin. All the latest at half-time. Here from Charlie Gardner.
8 seconds. 42-21 at the moment to Crows as well. And that is the half. Right, toilet break. Go to the toilet, everyone. Okay, toilet break. I'll be back shortly.
half-time. Dermot Burton, Cam Mooney, both teams have been taking the game on. It's been entertaining to watch, but it's really the Swans who have started to put the foot down.
Absolutely. They're just more composed in their front half of the ground. They've marked the ball inside forward 50. At the other end, the Bombers can't get their hands on it. Apart from Langford, Kyle Langford, a couple of times in the first quarter, they haven't been able to get their hands on it.
38 inside 50s for the Bombers to 26 for Sydney. You're right, and I think they've taken 28 marks for the game. They just can't.
The Bombers?
Yeah, they can't control the game at the moment, and Sydney, on the other hand, are controlling. And they're just getting numbers out the back. How many goals did we see just Sydney getting out the back and getting easy goals?
They're trying to be brave, Essendon. You know, come to the footy, stop it there. They don't quite do it, and they go, oh no, my man's back there, and they get scored against.
We'll talk more about the game shortly, but let's head into the newsroom because, as I mentioned, Buddy Franklin is the major story to come out of that first half. Aziz, have you spoken to the Sydney Swans? What's the go?
Yeah, so it is a calf injury for Buddy Franklin, or at the very least a calf concern. So much of this will depend on scans in terms of what comes next and the recovery time, but subbed out very quickly after this incident, put the red vest on. So teammate Chad Warner, for reference, he suffered a calf strain earlier this year and missed 3 matches. There's 4 rounds to go this season. The last game is against Melbourne at the SCG. It doesn't look significant there, but obviously a calf concern is a concern for any player, let alone someone who is 36 years of age. So we wait and see what scans say for Buddy Franklin, but a calf concern is the main focus at this stage.
Well, your two.
I think it's going to be a couple at least. At least a couple.
Calf's an old man's
injury.
Yeah,
it is.
I only got calf injuries in my last 2 years.
And because he didn't pull up like he'd been shot or something, you see those guys really blow their calf.
Yep.
So you think it's probably just a little bit of a strain.
Hopefully.
It's probably going to be 2, probably 3 tops because of his age. Does he have his last game at the SCG? Really?
It's a shame. We were asking for that committed team game, and he's done so well tonight playing for his teammates. He put a couple of blocks on for Joel Amartey as well. So wrapped the way he was committed to the team cause. It was fantastic, but not to be.
It's amazing all the storylines that go through your mind at the moment, though. When you see those pictures, when you see his body language, we were talking pre-game, is this potentially his last AFL match in Melbourne, considering we don't know whether the Sydney Swans will make finals or not. Will he play on next year? There are just so many situations running through everyone's head at the moment.
You could see him looking on the bench there. You see him staring into nothing. He's probably thinking, is this how it ends? Is this how it ends for me? Seriously? I'm one of the greats and I'm ending on a little calf? You might end. Because that's how he's probably thinking, like, come on, it can't end like this.
Sometimes it's not the fairy tale ending that you dream of, is it? Yeah.
You don't want to, you almost want to cry, not laugh.
Sorry, bud.
Let's get on to the game as we will keep you updated with any news from the Sydney Swans throughout the night right here on Fox Footy. But let's talk the actual first half. And, well, one man who's standing up in his absence is Joel Amartey. So here's our Telstra halftime highlights. 4 goals, a career high already, and it's only half-time. What makes him so difficult to man, Dirk?
See, that is running back to goals. Now, Joel's not a natural football brain, but he sees ball, runs to the ball. Every mark he takes, he's run back to goal, and then he hook leads and comes back. That's the second one. And you see the next one as well. See, he's running back, and he loses his opponent completely. He's got some, what they call in basketball, his old man was a seriously good basketballer. He's got some ups about him. He can really hop. And he reaches to a really good height. So I'm wrapped for him. It's fantastic. He's getting a bit of reward.
Well, it says there, he says he is 6'4". He's bigger than 6'4". He's 6'6" minimum. He's a big boy. And the way he jumps at the air, fantastic. You know, this is what we're talking about. If Buddy doesn't go on, these are the kind of blokes that are going to step up for Sydney. You know, throw in McLean, McDonald as well. They've got three really good key forwards.
Right, I'm back. It's a random fly. I hope you don't mind. I've got some Tim Tams to eat. Right. Let's see what people are saying. Well, yeah. For anyone that's here, make sure you, if you haven't already, make sure you like the stream and subscribe. Has anyone watched? Who has been watching my vlogs recently? That's what I want to know. I hope people have. What do you think of Wrocław? I think it was not quite the final, but more or less the final. More or less the final Wrocław vlog. White chocolate. No, they've been in the fridge, so they're quite crunchy. Yeah, as I said, hopefully everyone's been enjoying the vlogs. We're going from me in Poland to Charlie will be in Italy as of next Saturday. She's got some vlogs from there. Not that she's actually in Italy now, but she was. Hi, Owie. Owie.
When it comes down quick, what you want to be against a taller opponent, you want to be able to get side on and push and shove, unsettle him. But if you're actually...
Sorry, what is with this guy's hair? This guy's hair cannot be real, surely. Oh, are they Nugget and Brooks? Well, when I was in Wrocław, I discovered a lot of history. And I love sharing it with people as well. And I know I'm talking whilst eating, but no one likes complete dead air. That is what you're talking about. That Cameron Mooney. That is literally how Essendon have scored most of their goals, from coast to coast, as he says.
Peter Wright, I'm putting the asset on you, catch the thing, kick it through the two middle ones.
You have a look at it, clearances, they're up.
Everywhere, mate.
Contested ball, they're up. It's only marks, so control the ball a little bit more, but you're right, just get something from your bigger forwards.
Yeah, they're doing really...
I am tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm up nice and early. And I'm watching Battle of the Bottom. That's what I'm calling it. I'm watching that game to see which team is going to be less worse than the other team.
Still a lot to play out tonight. Jeez, it's been a hell of a day on Fox Footy, hasn't it? Upsets galore. Started last night at the MCG.
We all thought they were going to win, didn't we?
We all tipped them, didn't we?
I might have tipped West Coast against Freo this weekend, and they come out and knock over the caddies.
They were very good today.
What did you say? No Sean Darcy, no Freo.
Yeah.
2 nights ago. Jeez.
I thought they were like a cricket team on tour, a batsman who keeps sneaking and getting out for single figures, and it's near the end of the tour. They go, I'm done. Don't even pick me.
No, they proved you wrong today. We're going to bring you up to speed with all the Super Saturday results after the break and get the latest with David Zito.
Oh, let's turn that back down.
Obviously, we'll check in with our friends at Sportsbet who have something a little unique tonight.
Oh, bless me. Not that I need blessing. Hi, Aussie TV. So how is everyone? How is it? Do we have any outside Australians here today? Is anyone here that is not from Australia? Other than me, obviously. Is international rugby big in England because union is basically dead in Australia? Yeah. Hey, international rugby union is almost bigger than club at the moment. We've had an absolute disaster in rugby union. We had two teams drop out of the league, the Premiership, at the start of the season. Wasps and someone else. My team, London Irish, we have literally just folded. So Premiership rugby literally has 10 teams in it now. It's a disaster. But international rugby is big. And yeah, you always fill out. Twickenham is always sold out pretty much for international games. England aren't doing that well. We're doing okay. But obviously we got the Rugby World Cup. British and Irish Lions are down in Australia this year as well, I think. So that's something to look forward to. Use your Qantas points. Right, I'm almost done. Last bite. Right, I'm back. Finished eating. And we're having an absolute nightmare. The prices of domestic flights are insane. And I'm sure last year when we came to Australia, I think our flights, we probably had, what did we have? We didn't have as many. Went Melbourne to Sydney, Sydney to Adelaide, Adelaide to Melbourne, and that cost us about 500 quid. I think now we're planning on doing 5 flights, and it's going to cost us about 1,000. So we will have lots of videos from Australia to try and make that money back, I think. But it's an absolute nightmare at the moment. Really frustrating. Everything is so expensive. Ah. I'm sure these football shows, they just have the same people on them. Yeah, mine ain't going well, mate. Mine is not going well at the moment. Couple of big injuries by the Cats, apparently. Yeah, I said it's a strange round, isn't it? A really, really weird round. I'm sure the people at the top of the list have probably absolutely bossed it though. But yeah, I'm only 1 out of 4. Not good. Yeah, Crows are winning, and I said I did Port to win. I said luckily for Port and Collingwood at the moment, it doesn't really matter because I think they're top 4. Yeah, I think they're top 4 anyway, so it's not a major issue for them, but some injuries coming in, eh? Injuries in every game, pretty much. Ouch. Hmm. UFC from Salt Lake City. Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. No idea. I'm not a fan of UFC. Oh, Australia should not beat New Zealand, right? Eddie Jones is a mistake. Australia should not have got Eddie Jones as coach. Some weird adverts. Bloody sports bet chat, Jesus. Anyway, well, Bologna. I think Swans could be playing better. They said they've given the ball away far too much in the first half. That given away possession far too easily, which has allowed Bombers to counter attack, which Bombers have done quite well. Yeah, but we're ahead. 19 points ahead, so we've just got to push on. Really got to push on. That'll be good for us. It'll put us, 2 points behind the top 8. So, yeah. And we've got a fairly good run. Our final fixtures, I don't think are too bad. If we look at, hang on, AFL fixtures. Our next load of games, we've got GWS next week. GWS are on really good form. So that's no guarantee. And GWS will really want that win. We got Gold Coast, and obviously it's at the SCG, so we'll see about that one. That's not an easy game because Gold Coast haven't been playing too bad. Then Adelaide versus Sydney. Adelaide have been playing mixed, but it is in Adelaide. And the last game of the season is Sydney versus Melbourne at the SCG. Tough game, but big one. It's annoying because it's at 3 o'clock in the morning as well on the 25th of August. Is that a Friday game? It's 25th of Friday? It's the 25th of August. 25th. Why are all the last games of the season on a Friday? Doesn't make sense. Unless it's a bank holiday Friday. Stupid. Jai, feel free, mate. Feel free. You can tell me anything, my friend. I'm from Geelong, Victoria, and no, I don't barrack for the hamburgers. Right, there's so many bloody gambling adverts. I need to go blow my nose. I got a runny nose. Hold on. Right, we're underway. Let's get the sound back up. Hang on, let's get this sound going. Right, Jai, what are we saying? I kicked my 50th goal this season out of 8 games. Very good. Very good, Jai. Who are you playing for, Jai? Yeah, Cal, I think you're right. If we don't win today, it's going to be very, very difficult. Just imagine if we actually won some of those real close ones. Not quite from Marty.
Just been getting such good one-on-one looks, these Swans forwards. Essendon really missing Jordan Ridley.
Well done, mate. Well done, Jai. Jai, if I'm honest, though, I reckon I probably am a better kicker. I reckon I'm a better kicker. Swan's still got the ball inside their 50. He's going for the goal. Yes! That's a way to start. 25 up. Jai, I'd be all over it, mate. You not seen my kicking video against Cardi? And I had no football boots on, so it was slippery.
Suddenly, a 37-point swing in their season in a bit of bother.
Yeah, but it was Blonnie, it was 2 games, wasn't it, that we lost right at the death. Yeah, who's coming to my meet and greet in Perth? The meet and greet in Perth will be... When will it be? It'll be probably the 12th or 13th. Yeah, it'll be 12th or 13th of September. That will be the meet and greet in Perth. One of those days.
It's that speed-power combination around the ball that's troubled Essendon.
Just saw a shot of Jordan Ridley a moment ago. Out with a quad injury. Huge omission for the Bombers.
Come on, Swannies. Oh, Heaney. I didn't think he was going to hold on to that with one hand.
He made that look easy.
Ridley definitely being missed, but the other thing Essendon need to build is a bit of time in forward half. We saw when they mounted...
Come on.
Half of the first quarter, it was because they were able to hem the ball in their front half. At the moment, everything's at speed coming in at their defence.
Well, Australian last year, Isaac.
Come on, Heaney.
21 goals for the season coming in to this evening, and Isaac Heaney celebrating.
Yes. Isaac Heaney, Sydney goal machine. Na 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 na. Well done, Isaac. Good boy. Good boy.
Blown it wide open to 31 points.
Yeah, finding a little bit of form now. That's what it's about. It's just finding this form at the end of the season just to get us over the top 8 line.
See this work out of the stoppage, and it's been the efficiency of the Swans. The last 7 inside 50s they've had their kick goals won.
Whoa, that was a good mark by Heaney.
Scoring shots off the back of it, and we just see the domination. They've really put the foot down since halfway through that second quarter.
So the last 10 scores, 8 of them.
Got to at least reach for the ball, buddy.
6 of them majors. One-way traffic. How good are the Bombers? Can they turn things around? McGrath at speed.
Big ball into the Swans 50. Don't give the Bombers anything. This is where we really wind the screw. We've got to wind the screw. Straight across the goal mouth. Clear it, clear it, clear. Oh, God. We get a high tackle. Nice. We'll take that. Take that all day long.
Very bottom, a fair degree of discomfort.
Time back on. Stand.
Pretty sore row bottom. He trots off. Lloyd. Short again.
Blakey. Great confidence in his kicking ability, Normie Blakey. Prepared to put it where most are a bit
Hi, Lexi.
nervous, and he's signalling traffic to
We're doing well at the moment. We just get over the 100 mark first. Even though for the tipping, I do need us to be about 30, but for the league, it's as much as possible. We need a high goal percentage, don't we, really? Nice. Is he going to go for the goal here? About 45 out. Be about 50 by the time he kicks it.
We saw him just take the ball in the back 50, and then he ends up again with it in the forward half of the ground, and he's the one that's distributing the ball.
It didn't look that bad, Cal. It didn't look that bad.
Because of his speed, he's got such confidence in his athletic ability, which gives
Hayden
him
McLean.
time to be able to execute.
Can he score his first goal of the game?
Hayden McLean is a ruckman. He's a very capable goal kicking forward, and that one.
Oh, the post.
About 3/4 the way up.
That was close. That was really close.
He's their go-to ruckman now, Hayden McLean.
Yeah, well, he's been given a good run at it in the last month or so. And building with every opportunity he gets in there.
Come on.
Here's Perkins.
Don't give him anything.
Get back in the game. We'll get to Daisy Thomas in just a moment. He's got a thought or two. Hind to the outer side. Heppel has to wait. Now happy to move it on to the running Merritt. He just could keep on flowing. Gets held up in the end by Goulden. But Zirk Thatcher provides the option.
Oh, he's playing on.
To finish. Caldwell kicks. Umpire says
Nope.
Daisy Thomas.
He probably should have taken the mark there rather than playing on. 47-78.
Providing all the running carry off and the rebound off half back. Is it worth, if you are the Bombers, you put your Bombers hat on, do you go with a Guelphy to try and quell any impact he can have on it?
I think that's a good call.
I just see Bombers are slipping, aren't they? They are slipping.
And what he's able to provide from the Swans ball movement sense, just to see if they can take some of that.
What does this do for Bombers?
They need some changes.
In 11th, Bombers have gone, haven't they? They started off so well in the season, but just have not been able to continue. So this game will mean we leapfrog. Perhaps don't know what to do with it. Goal, 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 goal. Get in there. Well done, Paps. 47-84. Hi, Pat. Yeah, Pat, there has been very weird results. Get in there, Paps. Looking good. It's looking good for Swans. Look at this. I come and watch and we win, hopefully. Let's not speak too soon.
Just turning up in numbers, the Swans. Moving it quickly, ripping back through them.
Cracking goal by Papley there.
It's giving them that amount of time and space inside 50.
And as opposed to them, their ball movement starting to change in the defensive 50, now they're starting to create forward half turnovers, and the Bombers.
Yeah, Crows are beating Port. I think as a Swans fan, I think I prefer Port to win anyway. I think I prefer Port to win anyway because I've been backing them this year, or been very happy with them winning. But I think as a Swans fan, I think we want Port to win.
Stewart, Setterfield, Draper, Jones, Reed, Hunter Davey, the injured list. Half a dozen of those in the best 22.
Problem is, if Swans keep scoring, I don't even think I'm going to get a close result. We'll get the win, but not the close result.
It has been
But that's going to be an interesting game next week, isn't it? Swans versus GWS. It's going to be a really, really interesting game.
Push forward again, right. Second bite, not allowed to happen through Tom McCartan's defensive genius. Perkins, sidestep, neat and tidy. Now the quick kick forward. Langford wrestles with Rampy.
Good punch away. Just close him down. Close him down. There's one goal. 31 points in it now. Does that keep him in the game? It does, I suppose. I'm pretty sure Brisbane were about 30 points in the lead until the last quarter against D's.
Against the flow in many ways, but still plenty of time A quarter to play with the season.
I think no, Pat. I think we need to change the name. I think we should change the name of the Cat Stadium. Probably change it to the Litter Box. I think that's a much better name for him, the Litter Box.
Getting over there quickly, and then Martin in that wing half forward role where he drifts forward so well.
Oh, that sounds disgusting, Les.
Breaks a run of 7 goals for the Swans.
7 goals in a row we've had.
Mountain climb here, the Bombers.
I think that's good, yeah? Call it the Litter Box. It's a bit derogatory to them, but serves them right. Serves them right for beating the Swans last year in the final. Yeah, next week is GWS versus Swans. That is going to be a huge game. Absolutely huge game. 56-27 to Crows at half time.
Controlling the footy, the Swans to co-captain Parker, back to Heaney. That was well done, Nick Cox. Won it back. They build something from here, Merritt. Alan Davey, look at the dance step, was brilliant.
Oh, he's just got mugged off.
Picked up by Rampy.
Oh, don't give it away. Don't give it away. We do not let still. There's still plenty of the game to go. We do not want to mess up. Just keep possession. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. It's straight over. Oh, for God's sake. 25 points in it now, I think.
That's something for Essendon. Got some animation from John Longmire. David Kyle Langford. 4-goal return, and we're
That is annoying.
25 points. I was like, Henny giving the phone to Buddy. Buddy saying, I don't deal with the phone. Not for me.
We need another run of goals, don't we? Sloppy play again. This has been how I said. This has been how Essendon have got goals by our sloppy play. To be honest, it's frustrating, to say the least. Oh, come on. Still a decent lead, but that lead we know can easily. That lead can easily diminish. Oh, for God's sake! It's going to be 3 back-to-back at this rate.
3.5 minutes. Make it a 19-point game after it looked a little unruly after the Papley goal. Got it out to 37.
And it's the modern game. Teams can score so quickly.
Yeah.
Off the back of ball movement. When you talk about the 666, what it allows.
Wow. Bombers have had a lot of inside 50s.
Having a shot with their third within 4 minutes.
Perkins already has one tonight.
Hey, you've got to find any way you can.
Still a chance.
You've got to find any way you can to belittle other teams, mate. That's a much better nickname for their stadium than the Cattery. The Cattery? The Litter Box is a much better name to call it.
The youth will follow if they continue to lead the way. The game is in the balance.
Come on, boys.
Next 10-minute period.
The game is in the balance in the next 10-minute period, he says. Let's get a good response. 2 back-to-back goals by the Bombers. Let's reply with one of our own.
Next goal you feel is going to be super important either way. Brad Scott, calm and collected. That was clever. Parrish to Martin. Good run. Hyde immediately takes a bounce and probably didn't need to. Sold himself into some trouble. Blakey. Good
Come on. Come on, Swannies. Bit of pace now.
Athleticism from Nick.
Bugger.
Really warming into that role in defence.
Had some big moments this quarter, Nick Cox.
Just hasn't been on the park for a year and a half, really, but the talent was evident from his first year at the level.
Missed the first 10 of the year with that back, and then eased his way through the...
We need a response. Need a response.
Love to see him fit rampy.
Kick it away, yeah. Kick it away.
First to it, Fox collides with Campbell, picked up by Guelphy. Floating ball forward.
It's 3-on-1. Oh, 3-on-1. He's playing on as well. Just take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Don't panic. Don't panic. Weird bounce. Weird kick by Papley there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus, what are we doing? Take your time. There's no way and no reason. We can literally just relax, cool, calm, collected. Look at this. Just take your time. Take your time.
4-goal game. Bombers last.
Just take your time. Who's coming off and on? Is that Warner coming on? I can't see. A wasted ball. Wasted ball. We did not need to give it away there. Just keep possession. Work your way up the field. Bloody stupid. Oh. Nah, he's alright. He's alright. See, that is a prime example of the issue I've got with AFL. Is that Swans have the ball. All we needed to do was hand pass it up the field. Easy peasy, right? We can make a killer ball when space is created. But literally, we kicked the ball into the 50, halfway up the field, and gave the ball away. Well, why? Just a bit of movement from players without the ball. Who's going to get it? Going to kick it. Just kick it. Don't pick it up, you knobhead. Just a few poor decisions, I think. Someone needs to get me a job as a Swans coach.
Brian athletically over the top and then quick kick around the corner.
Take him out. Take him out. This is getting a bit meaty, isn't it? This is getting a little bit meaty. What are we giving? What? Oh, no, it is ours. So, he was definitely signalling the other way. Ooh. Okay, come on. We're 24 up at the moment. Let's make it back to 30. Yeah, Nanya. Hello, Nanya. Yeah. Battle at the bottom. I reckon that'll be a cracking game, mate. If it's not a cracking game, I'll be really disappointed. 57-33 Crows. Come on. It's a wide angle. Wide. Looks good. Yes. Back to 30. And to be fair, Nanya, it was literally the latest game tomorrow, as all the other games are really stupid o'clock in the morning. But I reckon it'll be a decent game. North versus West Coast. Nah, Pat, depends where you are, but if you've comfortably got possession, you know, it's a fast-paced game. You don't need to be just kicking the ball up for a 50-50. You just don't need to.
For the kicker to be ready and then a great finish, and you feel like now into his third year, McDonald.
Well, Nanya, you tune in to watch tomorrow, mate, and we'll find out.
The high draft pick going to be a focal point for this Swans forward line with the Marty. That goal really puts a dent.
Surely the umpire should be stood in the middle, not to one side. Bit weird. Hi, Jimbo. Swans are 30 up. Surely we're not going to lose this now.
Just joined us on Saturday Night Footy, Buddy Franklin, with some calf tightness subbed out early in this match. Charlie Gardner, the GM of footy from the Sydney Swans, confirming that.
We can't lose this now, surely. 30 points up. Don't do any... Oh, Jesus. Don't do anything stupid.
To the challenge. So real important 7 minutes coming up. You feel like the Bombers need to claw back a couple to feel like they're within striking range. Fox, Tahini's in good marking
Ooh.
form.
Oh, bit of juggling from Isaac. Get off him, you knobhead. Give us a 50. Delay and a restart. Thing is, I don't think we need to park. Hi, John. I don't think we need to park the bus. I don't think we need to play defensively. Attack is the best form of defence. And like I said, with how close it is and how close the finish of the season is going to be, we need as many goals as we can just to improve the goal percentage. So I don't think we should park the bus.
Stand in game 150. Nick Hind steps inside with a bit of speed, takes a bounce, runs through the Toyota logo and then towards half forward, off the side of the boot to a certain extent, right.
Oh, we've started playing well, haven't we? We have started playing well. And actually, for a lot of the season, it's not the fact that we haven't played well. It's more the fact that we haven't scored the goals. We've had chances to score goals and we haven't taken them. So I don't think... Yeah, do that, Les, the litter box. I don't think... Oh! Cracking mark. Yeah, there's no reason why we can't do all right. It's just not taking goal chances. But today, 14 goals, only 6 behinds. We've done pretty well.
On the edge of 50, and Cunningham is going to edge a little closer again to Braden Campbell, who's a beautiful natural kick of the football. He'll go back and
57-34 Crows. Porter's still in it.
Bombers look like they're about to activate their sub. Will Snelling is the sub. The number on the board to come off is Alwyn Davey Jr. So it looks like he's going to be subbed out as they go for some extra speed with Will Snelling.
Yeah, look, there's no reason why we can't. This will put us 2 points behind. You never know, that draw against Geelong may be important. 1 point. 31 ahead. If it could stay about this scoreline, I'd be happy. That would at least get me 1.5 points on the predictions with a close result.
Putting on the subs vest or the t-shirt over the top of the jumper. He tried to get into the front row and then was told, second row for you. Zach Merritt. Long ball. Brilliant from right. Bit of speed from Hobbs and then Papley pounced. Ball dislodged. Umpire doesn't blow his whistle. Over the top it goes to Fox. He in turn to Florent. Kicks the ball. The bounce and pitch high. McInerney knocks it forward. Laverty waiting for it. Martin couldn't get it there, so takes the game on himself into the hands of Merritt. Almost back to Nick Martin. Merritt towards Perkins. Saw a bit of it. Second bite, okay.
Uh-oh.
Can he finish for the ball?
Uh-oh. Yeah, he can't miss that one. Can't miss that one.
Darcy talked about Ben Hobbs and how impressive he looks. It's just the inside and the outside.
It's a funny one this week with the tipping. I'm just quickly looking. And if you did pick a lot of these, fair play. But the teams that won, not many people picked. Only 7% of people picked Carlton. Only 2% picked Fremantle. The Gold Coast game still hasn't updated yet. Only 9% of people picked Crows if they end up winning.
Still hanging around. Got to a point where at 37 you thought the Swans might just run away. 3 of the last 4 to the Essendon Football Club.
Well, yeah, it's doable though. It's doable. It's unlikely, but it's still doable. You got to be there. You got to be there to win it.
We'll watch on for the rest of the night.
It's good, right, Pat? It is good having the close result. It just adds another element, doesn't it? So most other these tipping websites, it is literally who wins or loses. But having a close score just adds that extra element. Those extra half points can mount up, right? So it's quite fun.
Scotty James days, one of the world's best snowboarders, Olympic medalist, World Cup champ, world champion 3 times, Winter Games. He's won 5 golds in the super pipe and the snowboard. He's outstanding.
The annoying thing is, Bombers aren't out of it yet. This is the annoying thing. They are not out of it yet.
He's right up there, Scotty James.
One of the nicest blokes. The old new brick bomber jacket on as well.
Retro jacket,
Absolutely.
vinyl sleeves.
Yeah.
Not a bad looking like for you either, Hammer, I reckon.
Youngest brother, youngest brother and he are very similar. In fact,
thought it was a McLaughlin
there
here
has
for
been
a moment.
family.
Come on, get another one. Well, just get over 100 at least. I did 30 for Swans. I'm hoping I'll get close, but it's still a quarter left. Oh, get him away, get him away. Get him away. It is a scramble. It is a scramble. There are a lot of Swans bodies here, though. Out of play. There is a lot of Swans bodies there. Oh, go away, Bombers fans. Don't know what you're talking about. We have got, I said, we've got a lot of men back at the moment. It does look quite defensive. Just don't give the ball away. Move, players. Not enough Swans players are moving into space here. 2 minutes left of the third quarter. Ooh. Not enough movement, though, by our team. Well...
under 2 minutes before the last change. Bombers understand the urgency, move it to Snelling. Snelling.
Oh, no. He did not mark that one. Come on, come on. Just don't give anything away now. 63-41 to Crows. I'll probably end up watching the last bit of the Port Crows game as well after this. And I have a football party to coach after. Come on, Heaney. Is he going? No, he's not going for the goal, is he? Is he going to mark it? Nope. Take him down. Take him down. Good. 45. Oh. Incorrect disposal or something like that. It's now stuck. Is it now stuck in the Bombers 50? No. Oh, it's gone over his head. Just take your time. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds of the quarter. Swans have got to get over the 100 mark at least today. Longmire looks confused and stressed.
Brian looks like he's gasping for air. He's been
a real energetic last couple of minutes this has been. Very, very energetic last couple of minutes. I'd like to finish 9 seconds. I don't think we're going to. Oh, that's not good. Alright, blow the siren then. Blow the siren. There you go. That's the third quarter done. Third quarter done. It's a 25 points in the lead at the moment. It's going to be a big last quarter. As long as we don't completely cock it up. There you go. He's looking Buddy is looking uncomfortable. Oh no. Ah no. Turn full out, boy. Turn the sound down. There you go. It's going to be an interesting last quarter. It's very close. As I said, it's very close. What I mean is it can easily change. It's not close, but it can easily change. Who do you think is going to win the flag this year? It's probably Collingwood, isn't it? Collingwood are doing very well. Collingwood, it's got to be Collingwood or Port, surely. It did. That intensity in that last 2 minutes was a little bit crazy, wasn't it? Oh, what a feeling. Right, tell you what I'm going to quickly do. Just while it's end of quarter time, let's go over to the Crows game. Let's go over to Adelaide. 64-41 at the moment. Let's turn that sound back up.
Well, maybe, yeah. No, but maybe if he's a
he thinks he can go the journey. He thinks he can go the journey.
He hits Pepper up.
Yeah, you're right, Jono.
Probably still could have if he was urgent about it, but I don't mind him taking responsibility. It just wasn't a great kick, was it? Wasn't from Keys. Bad turnover when they were out.
There's no reason. Look, Port at the moment, what, 23 points behind? I think they could still win this. They're going a big kick. No. Port 64-42 now to Crows. 22 points behind. I said Swans need Crows to lose. Really do need Crows to lose, I think.
O'Brien and McAdam representing the Crows. Finlayson doing the ruck work at the moment. Visentini sitting out. Both had plenty of each other on the follow-up.
It's funny because I thought Crows would have done, like, at the start of the season, Crows were one of those teams, a little bit like Bombers, that really started off well, didn't they? They started off really well and just have not been able to keep a consistent form.
Back to Bergman. Dixon stood his ground again. He's given the Adelaide defence an opportunity for a pretty comfortable mark. And it was Brodie Smith.
I'm going to say there is no point of guessing who's going to be in the grand final. There is no point of guessing.
That's not ideal trajectory for Murphy. Gave a couple of players a chance, so they didn't fully take, but at least was able to stop the Crows' movement forward.
14-4 the inside 50s this quarter, and we just saw that last one, the Charlie Dixon kick. Direct turnover, and a little bit more composure with the footy, and they're right back in the game, Port Adelaide.
Finlayson, Phil Thorpe, Schonberg, Boak, decisive play. Houston got the call from Wines.
Port playing it in.
Bit of a warp kick into the pocket, and Worrell again got the better of Marshall. Got the footy to safety.
He's having a good game, Worrell. Competing well, not giving Marshall a moment to find any fluency in this contest.
Hasn't hit the scoreboard yet, Todd Marshall, but can still have a good last quarter.
That's right.
Kicked 5 in a showdown last year, but just one earlier in the year.
Oh.
Burn-Jones to the top of the square. Horne-Francis denied the first time. Still hunting it. McEntee, Evans. Is it there or thereabouts? Knocked away from Miller.
Hi, Marie. Yeah, well, look, I'm not a massive fan of Carlton. I think they're an average team, but they've found some really good form, haven't they? They really have found form, and it's all if they can continue that. And maybe it's better to find that form at the end of the season than it is at the start. But I don't know, form doesn't necessarily mean anything, you know? It's how you play on the day.
The choice from Houston is, well, it's a bit of nothing really, wasn't it? Maybe he was hoping Marshall could come up. But Adelaide were ready.
There's a few teams, isn't there? But yeah, there's a few teams that are on really good form. But I think at the moment, it's if you want to go on form, it's GWS and Carlton that are on the best form at the moment. Oh, there's a goal for Port.
He's been the difference up forward for them inspiring. I mean, Dixon's battled manfully.
64-48 now to Crows.
Upfield and in the ruck, but Finlayson and Marshall haven't really been able to get it done. But at ground level, this man.
That's an excellent goal too. He gets no separation whatsoever from Jones. It's just the fact he's got pure strength and he's clean. When he had the opportunity to pick it up, he was clean, which then allowed him to get the 2 steps required to get the shot away.
Well, he'd only kicked 3 goals in 6 games coming into tonight, and he's doubled it.
I think Port will win this. Yeah, I think Port will turn this around now. 5 minutes of the third quarter left.
Which is understandable. Back in the middle. Back to 16 points. They've kicked the last 2.
Hey, I never said Port aren't. I never said Carlton aren't decent. I said Carlton are decent. I just think they lack any sort of character. I just think they're a boring, characterless team. That's all I'm going to say. Their nickname is Blues. Right, sorry. Back to my game. Back to Sydney. Let's go Swannies. What? No, I don't know. Look, I've said, just take what I said at the start of the season. I said they were good enough to be top 8, but they are an average, pretty dull team. Yeah, only the last 4 weeks, though. As said, it's only been the last few weeks, isn't it? Let's be honest, the last month that you've been any good. Most of the season, Carlton have been pretty dull. That's what I'm going to judge it on, alright? That's what I'm going to judge it on. You can't be awful for most of the season, be good for 4 weeks, and then expect me to say that you're an amazing, exciting team.
Inside the forward 50 for the Bombers, important in the air here. Good one for Menzies, keeps it in front, hard ridden by Cunningham, trapped by Mills, picked up, off to Lloyd, and Lloyd's kick, not quite, still the Bombers.
I think a couple of goals and we won. Couple of goals and we win this.
Swans through Lloyd, get a bit of a reprieve.
Yeah, Swans back on.
Well days in the Swans defence, haven't they? With a lot of footy in that part of their zone. They've had to work pretty hard, Sydney's defenders. Here is Merritt. Not his best, out of bounds on the full.
Yeah, plus 18 for inside 50 still. Essendon 3 in a row there, but Sydney with all the numbers. It looks like Callum Mills is trying to free himself up, so they've got that extra number back, and that's what they're using to chain their way out.
I don't mind, Matt. I don't mind. Well, it's actually Matteo, isn't it? Or Matteo. That's a big kick. Straight to the Bombers, though.
Great story for the Essendon Football Club. A lot of interest in securing an unrestricted free agent in Mason Redmond, and Joe, it's a great sign that he's...
Well, your name is Matteo is Bake, which is a bit of a weird name.
The team going forward, he arrived, had a great attitude the moment he walked into the club, and he's just continued to work on his craft as he continued to get better. Really competitive nature, and he's a great part of this Essendon backline, and someone that you want in the leadership group who can really help drive the standards of the club.
From Millicent, the southeast of South Australia, to Glenelg, to the Bombers. Game 100. Next time he steps out, McDonald has a look about. Over the top to McLean, who marks strongly, gives it off. Now a chance for Mills. It won't.
It's fine. Look, any point's fine at the moment. 1 point for Mills. 66-92.
Thinking at the moment he's trying to just carve out a little one to Redmond. They're going to have to be bold, the Bombers.
This is the thing, isn't it, though? As I said, in all seriousness, Swans haven't necessarily played bad. The games that we've lost most of them we haven't played that bad. We just haven't been taking our chances in front of goals. You know, the Cats game, for example, which we drew. We had so many chances to score goals and we didn't take them. That has been our problem this year, scoring goals. It really, really has been the reason why we are where we are. If we had taken our chances and actually scored, when we, if we've taken our chances, we should be top 4. I really think if we'd taken our chances, we'd be top 4. But we haven't. So that's the way it is. Yeah, we should have. We really should have won by loads against Cats. Australia is not real, just asking a flat earther. Thank you so much for your $2. You don't get recommended my channel anymore. Well, you need to actively start watching it, then you will. 67.92. Cal, you ask what his team is. It literally has a Carlton in his logo, in his badge.
Bit of a conference going on down here on the Swans bench. Dane Rampy's come off and he got some treatment on a calf. Then physio John Longmire and Dane Rampy in serious discussions. Just a bit of a watch for the next 5 minutes or so.
Push in the back, nice. We'll take that.
Marty had a good night. Deep ball out the back. Papley looking.
Papley, one. Take the one. Take the one. We'll take the one.
Understanding the urgency for the Bombers to get some scoreboard pressure back on. They're going to come back through the middle. Menzies got to be really good.
With what, 14 minutes 40 left, I think this is done for the Bombers. Unless they find some miraculous, really miraculous goals. I can't see Bombers winning this now.
Over the top to Durham. Coming at him, Cunningham. Durham with enough evasive skills to get through. McGrath held onto the handball, which was the right option. Guelphy's kick through the corridor. They're just struggling to get that connection. Rowbottom involved now.
And it's just started raining again. Great. One awful summer we've had so far. Easy mark. Right, while he takes this mark, I'm going to shut the door because it's raining. Stupid weather.
Yeah, off the back of that turnover in the middle of the ground, we just see here, Hobbs just attacks the ball, releases to Parrish, and then Parrish with the really clever kick put it to a favoured side, just didn't put it on Langford's head. Drew him to where the ball could go so that he could avoid the Swans.
This has honestly got to be one of the wettest Julys we've had in years. There's a goal back for them. I have no idea. Australia's not real. Have you watched Bad Boy Bubby yet? Never heard of him. Honest, yeah. It's not that it's cold. Like, it's not hot. At the moment, it's 12:40 in the morning. Feels like 20 degrees. But it's just rubbish. We might have another heat wave coming, but literally all this coming week, it's just wet, wet, wet. Just rubbish.
Well, good turnover, as you said, Joe, and then good composure from Parrish just to identify.
Yeah, it's about, well, we're slightly warmer than Adelaide. I'm going to say no, I don't even know what it is. It's not over yet. 20 points in it. 13 minutes to go. We need another goal. We really need another goal. One more goal and that hopefully will be enough at least.
So they had the decent conference and now he's gone to the bike. Keep an eye on how long he stays on this bench for.
Next Daisy, Campbell.
Yeah, no, we need the percentage, don't we? We need the goals. Hello, Diamond Dog. Nice of you to introduce yourself in that manner. We've just given a 50-metre penalty. Come on, Swannies. Don't cock this up. Felt a little bit dangerous passing the ball into the middle like that. 20 points in it, 12:40 left.
Just got too close to each other, and it meant that no one really had the attack on that ball. The kick was right from Heppel.
Just a bit of a miscommunication there, Joe, wasn't it? Yeah. Thatcher takes a big mark. Bombers get the needle moving back their way. Got to kick the next goal. Indecisive Zerk Thatcher. Comes back through the corridor.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Good, and then Warner loves to do this. Puts the head down, takes them all on. Sweeping handball's good. Papley will take him on too, but he ran into a brick wall in Jaden Laverty. The Bombers are coming up with some big plays.
Come on, we've got to be careful.
Papley arguing the point. Not sure that he's got much of a case there. Bombers surging. Hobbs releases Nick Hine. Now they're starting to link up through Snelling. Let's kick inside 50, the most important one.
Yeah, Bombers are looking a little bit more dangerous. We're falling asleep in this half, in this quarter.
Had the radar on perfectly tonight, but what a play that
Ah.
Terrific desperation tackle. Papley running into an open 50, and
We could lose. If we lost this, this would be shocking. We need another goal. Desperately need another goal. And we need him to miss. 14 in it. The Bombers still need 3 goals at this stage. Bombers still do need 3 goals. Hopefully we'll hold on. Need to just sort this out.
Dane Rampy going through a fitness test of his own down here. Now, since he's come off, that Sydney defence has had to reshuffle, and the Bombers getting some good looks on the back of that. Rampy, very important to that Sydney defence. He's trying to prove his...
Yeah, it does make it a little bit more nerve-wracking. We've just given 3. We've only got 1 goal in the last 6. Last 5. Or was it 6? Last 6. Put the pressure on. Put the pressure on. Go on. Got to mark up some players. Got to mark them up. Mark the players, for Christ's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Didn't play it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Take your time. I think we just need 1 goal. Just 1 goal and make Bombers need 4 again. I don't like the end of this. As I said, 1 goal for Swans means they have to get 4 to win. 77-49 over in Adelaide to Crows. Good mark, good mark, good mark. Now keep the ball. Keep the ball. Yeah, I said 1 goal. I said 1 goal means they've got to get 4 to win in under 10 minutes. We need that 1 goal. We can't crumble. I say we can't crumble, and then we give the ball away like that. High. We're playing on, though. We're playing on. Look for the small pass. Inside, inside, inside. Inside, Papley. What are you doing? Oh, mate. Got to score this. I was worried then because I was thinking, why are you passing it there? You had an open man just behind. I can't see who. Come on. Get this and I reckon it's done.
Searching for a career high 4 goals. Sam Wicks has missed it.
For fuck's sake. How do you not score that? How do you not? Even I could score that. Pressure for getting back on. Still, Bombers only need 3 in 8.5 minutes. We need to make it 4 they need.
Big moments coming up in this game. Phillips, low ball, lead is on right, holds on to it.
Jesus.
So Peter Wright has 3.
Really trying to stretch them, the Bombers, with Rampy off the ground. Phillips playing
If we bugger this up,
but even he pushed forward hard. Cox is pushing forward hard. Will just enable the Bombers to play direct and know they have the height advantage once they go inside.
oh God.
At one point was 37. If Peter Wright kicks straight, it is just 9. And 9 it is.
It's in. Bombers into 9. AFL is much more stressful. This is much more stressful. Can tell you that for nothing.
What a swing.
9 points.
7 in a row from the Swans. And since then, the Bombers have been brave and found a way. They've kicked.
Still ours. It's still ours to lose. That's the thing. It's still ours to lose. But that's the difference. We go from a 1 point, a simple goal really for these paid professionals, to letting a goal in. So and the problem is we've been getting behinds, not goals then, in the chances we have had. Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't give them anything. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Ah, why is it so stressful? Why is this game so stressful? 7 minutes on the clock. 83-55 in the Crows game.
It's amazing the mentality when you're in front, you're trying not to lose the game as opposed to the team who is trying to win it.
Honestly, I love this game and hate it all at the same time.
No caution to the wind and
just get it up the field.
Heppel, Caldwell, bouncing ball for Phillips. He and Amati. Phillips heard the call. Not sure what he is. Heard that from the umpire, insufficient attempt. So the Swans, through Lloyd, have possession.
Well, I don't know what the Bombers are moaning for. Literally, the Bombers man has just gone punched out of play. Like, literally, there was no intent to try and keep it on the field. We need another goal, big. Find a space!
32 years of age, equal most games he's ever played in a season.
This is horrible. Again.
Steers it down the line. Blakey.
We were literally comfortable. We were so comfortable.
Merritt. Welford did well, got it back to Merritt. Had a little look around Dyson Heppel. Goes to Nick Cox, tracking him is Heaney. That'll be okay. I think if Durham could pick it up, he picked it up beautifully. Now a tumbling ball. Getting back McInerney. Showed some poise out of defence.
Just relax, relax. We've got to calm this game down. We are winning. Remember, we are winning. It doesn't feel like it at the moment, though, does it?
Never feels the pressure. Short
He's been good, McInerney.
Whoa.
6 score involvements.
We're playing it long. It's a 50-50. We got it, but there was no mark. Ball up.
5 to play. 2 goals to find if you're a supporter of the Bombers. A long time.
Just horrible, isn't it? Just horrible watching games like this. Well, especially when I said, we just needed a goal. We just needed a goal. Oh, no.
Where have the Bombers come from? 37 points in arrears.
It's ridiculous. Again. I said we can't afford to lose this. 90-55 in the Crows game. We're giving the ball away too easy. That's the problem. Going for big kicks when we don't need to. We are winning and we are giving the ball away again. This is pretty much how the Collingwood Swans game felt last season.
How good was Menzies clean gather too? I mean, that's what the game is going to come down to, little moments like that. Who can be cleaner?
Huge centre bounce, wing coming up. Phillips delivers it. Langford, clever knock on over the top. McCann with a nervous moment.
See, Phillips has been fantastic in the ruck as well. He's just kept working, getting some.
4 minutes and 20 left. There's 2 points in it. We were like 30 points ahead, and we've done nothing. Playing these long balls and we're not marking them. That's the problem. We're not making the marks at all. We need a goal. Can't cope. Oh, Ampy wants to come back on.
To keep the ball in motion.
All the momentum is for the Bombers now, isn't it?
To go anywhere for Darcy Parish. Horse.
Yeah, they've got all the momentum.
Brad Scott up in the box.
We can't even win a ball up.
The other seemingly composed both, I'm sure.
Come on, Marty. Come on, Paps. He's just trying to get through. Yes! Come on! Come on! Huge goal. Huge goal. From miles out, it was just no defenders were there. If there was anyone there, they would have stopped it. We've reached the 100 mark. Bombers need 2 goals again. What a huge kick. Absolutely huge kick. Just under the post. Just, you see how long it took him to realise it was going in. We're on 100. Bombers need 2 again. Buddy's happy. So stressful. So bloody stressful. 1 more would be good. 1 more. We want 106. We're just playing it long, look. Good mark, to be fair, by Bombers there. Good mark from them. 96-56. It looks like another loss for Port. Problem is, Bombers get another goal and the pressure's on again, doesn't it? 3 minutes 20 left. Mark the players. You've got to mark them. There's a behind.
Just the importance of those half-back flankers who are willing to break the lines and take
We just got to keep possession. Just keep possession. That's all you got to do. Be careful. Don't give the ball away. Oh. What are they giving? I think that's ball out, really. Yeah, Essendon do still need 2. 2 minutes 50 left. We need another goal, really. We really need another goal. Still don't like it. Do not give him anything. Ball up there by Warner. Amati's not even challenging for it. He's not even challenging for it. Bombers with the ball. That's what Bombers have done well this game. They've worked with speed. Be careful, careful, boys. Take time, take time. 2 minutes 10. Problem is, we've got to get some movement. All he's going to do is boot the ball up to Amati by the looks of it. Ball out. Just slow the game down then. If we're not going to score, slow it down. Bombers still need 2. This is bloody horrible. This is bloody horrible, guys. Oh! What the hell's happened? Well, fair play to Amati then. He had no hope of getting the actual ball in the first place. He trapped the arm. That's pretty good. I think we can say Crows have won. 140 seconds. into the Bombers 50. We got no one there though. Got no one there. 130. You've got to mark players. Do not give anyone space. Do not give anyone space now. 1 minute 15. He's playing on. That's gotta be a mistake. Playing on. Or just taking 2. Just take your time. Take your time. Playing it into the 50. There is... Oh, has he kept it on? Don't know if he's kept it on, but they've blown. There's a behind. 101. Because it is their... So, for example, like in football, I would certainly say it's the Bombers 50 or the Swans 50 because it is their area. It's in front of their goal. That's why I say it. Do not... No. He didn't make the mark. Because now I would say we're in the Swans 50 because it's outside of the Swans goal. 20 seconds. Surely that's done. Surely it's done. Surely that's enough. They needed that mark, really. The Bombers needed that mark there. Just got to kill time. I've got 20 seconds. 8:17 seconds. 102.56 now. Have they just given them up? However, the clock's still running down. A goal's gone in and the clock actually ran about 3 extra seconds.
Creates something from nothing. And it's a 2-point game with 6 seconds to play.
6 seconds to play, 2 points in it. That's surely enough, right? Mate, video crime spree. I did Swans by 30 and it was looking good for a time. See you later, Cal. Well, I've still got 6 seconds on here.
Nick Bryan, the young ruckman, what do you do in the centre bounce?
you just get on the fly if you're a midfielder, and Brian just hit it forward if you can.
All right, 6 seconds. I've still got 6 seconds. You would assume we've won. Yes! We're still in it. We're still in it. Oh my God. We had to win this game. We had to win. Cheer the red and the white, honour the name by day and by night. Lift that noble banner high, shake down the thunder from the sky. There we go. Oh my God, that was stressful. The cheering noise is when a goal goes in and I can't get rid of it. It's annoying. How many games? How many games have Swans had like this? Just, it's been crazy. There's, if anything, at least Swans have been exciting to watch. The amount of times we've had big leads and completely cocked it up. Luckily today is another one where we actually held on. That goal was huge at the end, right? For that game was absolutely that goal by Papley was huge at the end. Absolutely huge. So stressful. So stressful. Well, I just don't know what to say. I'm just stressed. I think I've lost more hair now from watching AFL than I have just in general life. Because the stress it's caused is insane. Well, there we go. 101 Swans. 99 to the Bombers. Well, that's another tip. I'm just gutted I didn't get the half a point. Annoyingly, we were there for the close score and it went a bit Pete-Tong in the end. But thank you so much for watching. I think we're going to have to go there. I need to get some lunch because I'm stressed and I have to have a lie down after that one. New Falconers on for the wooden spoon, maybe. The interesting thing, the top guys haven't got many right either. The relief is insane. No, but thank you so much for joining me, guys. Tomorrow we have... What do we have? The bottom battle of the bottom. West Coast versus North. It's gonna. I think that'll be quite a good game as well. I really do. I really do. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Go and watch the vlog. My last full vlog from Wrocław in Poland. Go to Charlie and Rob. charlieandrob.com. Jason, yeah. It's not an easy one for people this week, is it? Thank you so much. I'm going to leave it there. Have an amazing rest of your Saturday. I will see, hopefully, lots of you tomorrow for the game. It's going to be an early morning for me. I'm stressed. Thank you so much, guys. I will catch you.